My name is Jose Lucero from SIK INTENTIONZ Kennel out of New Mexico. Been breeding since '09. I went from '09 to 2014. Stopped doing it for a while. Saw a dog named Ace, our Oasis, from Sandia Kennels, just on a chance at Lowe's. And I just liked him a lot. He had some puppies on the ground, so I figured I'd pick one up from him, and then me and the owners kind of hit it off. It's all said and done from there. To now is, you know, size, colors, the people, of course. A lot of people that I came up with are bigger in the bully lifestyle right now. Well, the people that mentored me were, I had a guy out in Chaparral, New Mexico named Frank Maldonado. He helped me out a lot. I looked up a lot to, you know, other kennels that just put it down for everybody and, you know, made everybody want this type of dog, you know. So that's how I came up. I came up watching all of them. The challenges that I faced were basically being new. You know, the knowledge wasn't there when I needed it. That's why I had to get me a mentor and basically ask as many questions as I could. Basically, you know, watch them and see what they did. Whelping litters, breeding dogs and all that stuff is not an easy task. Not as easy as a lot of people make it out to be. I had a lot of downfalls at the first, you know, when I first came around, when I first started. So I just had to learn from them and go from there. My biggest accomplishment was actually, you know, producing Grand Champion Caribou Lou. He was an XL Grand Champion for the ABKC. He could move and he could show just as good as any of those other classes. And my accomplishments with Caribou Lou, we went all over the nation. We went from California to Louisiana, Chicago, Mississippi, Colorado, Texas. We won a lot of awards for XL. You know, we started in Texas, and that's where he gained his XL championship. We went to California. We started racking up shows there and winning against, you know, great competition against, you know, some other well-known kennels and other well-known dogs. Then we went out to New Orleans, won out there, and just brought it home. When we went to Las Cruces, New Mexico, that's when we gained our Grand Champion status under Judge Ron Ramos and Errol Bowden for the ABKC. We need to focus more on like the structure and the look of the bully, or the XL bully. Basically bringing back the rounder heads, the structure, the body, you know, the big bones and stuff like that, instead of focusing on color. Because the more you focus on the color, the more you lose out on the bully aspect of the dog. That's pretty much where you're gonna lose quality of the XL bully. And we just don't want to focus on a color, certain color, just because of the hype, or, you know, because people think it's the in thing to do. Our plans for the future, actually, we have our boy Oasis, which is our main stud right now. You know, so we have plans for him, breeding him and putting his look, stamping his look on most of our dogs. And along the lines of incorporating other bloodlines, I want to incorporate the Caribou Lou bloodline into our kennel as well, and go ahead and mix Oasis and Caribou Lou together to make one consistent looking dog. The advice I would get is get a mentor. Get a mentor and learn as much as you can. And don't be so quick to call yourself a kennel before you even know what you're getting into. You know, don't think because you pay X amount of money for one dog that you're automatically a breeder, or automatically, you know, you're gonna make all this money or whatever just because you bought a certain dog. Dogs come and go, you know, and you just got to make sure that you know what you're doing and you know what you're getting into, because breeding dogs is way, way harder than than a lot of people think. And you know, you can find yourself in the hole right away if you're not expecting. Right now, the day-to-day, you know, taking care of my dogs is getting up at 7:30 in the morning, letting them out, bringing them back in after they do their business or whatever, come back in, let them rest for a little while, and then we'll go and do like a long walk or some exercise with flirt poles or something like that, and just to keep them in shape. We're excited to be back, and we're excited to do what we love, you know, because we do love the dogs and we love the aspect. I love showing dogs more than I even love breeding dogs. I think you just need to find something that you're good at and find something that you're happy with when it comes to the dogs. If you're not good at showing and you don't want to show dogs, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you don't want to breed dogs and do stuff like that, go another route, and don't expect more than what you give. You know, if you give half of what they give, you're only going to get half of what they can give, because you know, dogs, they'll take you far in the breeding game, but if you're not willing to, you know, keep it up and keep going and keep pursuing what you want to do, they'll give up just like you. The way we merged was I met Andrew and Jolene at a Lowe's in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. They had their dog Ace, or Oasis, from BSK, Blue Sultan Kennels. They had him. I just loved the way his look was, and I just you know, sparked up like a friendship with them. I started taking pictures of their dogs and stuff, and the more and more I saw their dogs, you know, the more and more I wanted to get back into it. They didn't know who I was at the time, but they knew who my dog was, which is fine by me. I'd rather be in the background and have the dogs in the forefront, to be honest with you, because that's the way I think things should be.
My name's Andrew Castillo. I'm with SIK Intention Kennels, Rio Rancho. I've been breeding for about 4.5 years. I picked up my first female about 4.5 years ago off of a kennel called Blue Sultan Kennels out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. I've had about 4 litters now on the ground. I have one on the ground right now. This is about my 4th litter, so I'm still a lot to learn and still learning a lot, you know what I mean? Still a lot to go. I also have my good kennel partner, Jose, who's always there to answer any questions that I need when I need him. He doesn't live too far away, so it's a big plus, you know what I mean? The main thing we're trying to do right now is just incorporate some caribou blue blood back into our kennel with our boy Oasis, and try to tighten up our blood and work with as many kennels as we possibly can and just better the breed, advocate for the breed, try to get us out there, try to let people know bullies ain't so bad, you know what I mean? Try to advocate for the breed more than anything and just have fun while we're doing it. I just love that they're so misjudged and they're so judged. They're just big teddy bears, you know what I mean? I just love the fact that people are so scared of them, and realistically, they're not gonna do anything to you. The only thing they're gonna do to you is whack you with their big tails. Bullies is just a big misunderstood breed, and I love the fact that people don't give them the chance, kind of like myself. Like I said, people see me tattooed and bald-headed and automatically assume the worst, and they don't give me the chance. I kind of see the same thing in the dog. That's why I like to advocate and let them know they're not bad people or bad dogs, you know what I mean? I think that social media is a good tool for marketing and helping the bully breed advocate itself, as long as it's being used for the right tools. Like I said, I see a lot of big name kennels and a lot of kennels bad-mouthing other people and talking about window shoppers. Those people that are calling you on social media and reaching out to you on social media, they may be new, they don't have all the answers, but they may be potential customers. So treat everybody with respect and just realize that not everybody has that kind of money to buy a bully for $3,000 or $4,000. Maybe they're not ready, maybe they're saving for it. Just treat everybody with respect, and I think respect will be given back to you. Just because you sell 1,000 dogs in a year doesn't make you better than the next, you know what I mean? We're all the same. So I think that social media could be a good marketing tool if it's used in the right way. If you're a new breeder, like I said, just go, if you plan on breeding, just get into it, find yourself a good mentor, make sure you're buying the dog from the right kennel, make sure that the kennel you're buying your dog from is the right match for you, and then just have a plan before you go into it and stick to your plan. There's gonna be a lot of haters, a lot of people trying to make fun of your program, trying to say this, trying to say that, but there's gonna be a bigger vision, and as long as you can see the big vision and the big picture, stick with it. Don't let nobody talk you out of your plans, you know? Just stay looking out on our page. We got big things coming. We're trying to work with some major kennels and hopefully advocate for the breed, and just keep an eye out for us. SIK Intention Kennels, we're gonna be coming.